Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Big Yokai here, and today, guys, I am here to talk about something that happened recently. So, you guys may be wondering, why am I dressed up as Goku while playing DCUO? Well, it has more or less something to do with just me paying respects to somebody while making this video. Now, this video is by no means meant for any sort of attention. I don't get monetization anyway, so therefore, even if I wanted to, I won't be able to get monetized for this, but for your information, no, this isn't for monetization either. No, none of that. It's more or less just a serious note type of thing, where it's just me sharing my thoughts on this because I just felt obliged to do so, and I tried doing this while I was recording, but this is me after I've already recorded the gameplay, so take two, I guess. I'll put something in the background just to make it less boring for you, in case me sharing my thoughts about this is not good enough for you. Honestly, I couldn't really care less. It's just whatever. But recently, we have lost an absolute legend, an absolute fucking goat. Akira Toriyama has passed away recently. I only heard about this while I was at work, so I couldn't exactly say anything on the topic. I didn't really have the time to do so, and I was half tempted to not really say anything about it. I feel because I feel like every other YouTuber out there can more or less express what I'm feeling, as well as how everyone else is feeling. But at the same time, it's no matter how much we want to say that we're, hard as stone and all that, and we all feel the impact. Everyone that's ever been a fan of Dragon Ball or anything that Akira Toriyama's, made, even Dragon Quest, for those of you who know what that is. But yeah, a lot of people mainly know Toriyama for his work on Dragon Ball, and excuse me. Yeah, I'm still feeling under the weather, so excuse me if I'm coughing or anything else unpleasant, but yeah. But just everything that's happened, it's losing Akira Toriyama is just one of the more depressing notes of everything else, because it's like we've been losing a lot of people recently. There's Kevin Conroy. He was part of my childhood. He was a part of many other people's childhoods. And there's Slick Goku, which, for those of you who don't know who Slick Goku is a YouTuber, and he passed away. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know. And I could name a whole bunch more, but yeah, just it's been a constant cycle of just loss within every community. And there's not much anybody can really do about it. There's not really much anyone can say about it, because more or less just everyone has the same thoughts on the matter. It's just they're upset, they're sad, they're depressed. Like, I believe we can all relate to this loss. In some shape or manner, we can all say that we are feeling the same kind of, sadness that everyone else is feeling. But that's just coming from me. I can't really speak for everyone else, but I can more or less just interpret it, just because it's just the way the community's just been reacting to this recent news. And Akira Toriyama, like, he may have done some questionable things, maybe, he's too forgetful, sometimes he can be a little lazy, cutting edges, cutting around the corners and all that. But at the same time, he made one of the greatest creations that could ever possibly exist, and that is Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is one of the biggest things that's ever existed. Not just for anime, but for, like, gaming, debates, power scaling, content creation. It's sparked so much, good, and it's sparked a lot of creativity, not only among, writers and artists and, the gaming developers, but also among content creators and, gamers in general. Because people, they love Dragon Ball. People in this community, they love Dragon Ball just like it's a fucking religion, bro. And it's just been, a part of everyone's lives at this point. Almost everyone knows what Dragon Ball is. Almost everyone knows about the legend of the Super Saiyan, all that stuff. And I don't even know what else to say. I'm more or less just speechless. I had a lot to say in the original take of this, but it's all, I pretty much spoke my piece on that, and then apparently my mic decided otherwise, so yeah. But I don't really know. Like, Dragon Ball in general is going to be taken into... It's essentially entered a new era, I guess you can call it, where we don't know what's going to happen now. Now that Akira Toriyama is not around to really help steer the wheel, sort of say, because even though he hasn't really been part of many Dragon Ball projects, he's more or less had a hand to play at the very least. And, I want to say that he's at least had some play in, many of the projects. you know, he had some sort of role, whether it was just inspiration or if, you know, he's actually whispered in the ears of the writers. Whatever the case may be, like, it doesn't matter. He's, one way or another, he's had a hand to play. He's essentially created something that can never really die. Because even if he's gone, he's always going to be with us. He's always going to be a part of us, a part of our community. He's essentially solidified that through his own creation, which is Dragon Ball, and as well as many of other things that he's created, such as Dragon Quest, just to name a couple things. I think no, Sandland was created by someone else, wasn't it? No, it was Akira Toriyama, right? Hold on a second. I want to fact check myself real quick. Yeah, no, I was right. No, he did make Sandland. Yeah, my bad. I didn't need to question myself there, but yeah. He also recently started a project, and I do believe he has finished it for Dragon Ball Daima, which should be coming out, I want to say around around fall. I don't remember. It's like really late at night, so it's like my mind's not really, you know, focused to kind of get all the details straight. But yeah, he made that. He made Sandland. You know, of course, you know, all of Dragon Ball. Of course, there's a couple of other things that I think he's done, that he's worked on. There's Jump Force. As far as games go, there's Jump Force, I believe Smash Bros. He had a bit of a play in that. If I'm not mistaken, he did. Obviously, Fighters, as far as the story was concerned, and just quite a few other things, but I don't have much time to really name everything. But it's a shame that with Dragon Ball Daima, which is his most recent project, he won't really be able to see the fruits of his labor. And it's you know, it's kind of sad, because, you know, it really, like, this is something that he really wanted to do, and now he won't be able to see it to the end. You know, he won't be able to see the finished project and see how it all turns out, because, you know, the community more or less had mixed feelings about it all, but more or less in the end, everyone just more or less just accepted that, you know, yeah, it's not, you know, no Dragon Ball Super 2, but, you know, it's something. But yeah, and while everyone really wanted more Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Daima is something that Akira Toriyama wanted to make, and so who are we to say no? I mean, he's already made it. We may as, like, I mean, we're all gonna watch it anyway, so I'm sure if it's something that, you know, Toriyama made, then you know, it's gonna be something that it's probably gonna be pretty fucking good. But again, it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but, you know. People are gonna watch it. They're gonna have their own opinions on it, and heck, probably it might end up being a huge hit. But anyways, I don't have much time left, so let me know your thoughts and everything, and share your thoughts with everyone else. And I can't focus on talking right now. But yeah, I wanted to make this video. I wanted to sit there and get this out there, let y'all know my thoughts on this, or at least what's left of my thoughts. Like I said, it's take 2 on this, so yeah. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama.